You alright? We're testing. Testing right now. I've got my dog here, Rio, again. He'd like to say hello, won't you, Rio? Yes? That's actually him scratching himself. Would you like to say hello? Okay. He just licked the microphone. It's fun doing these testing sessions. I don't even know if you can call them a session. They're usually only a minute long. So, all right. Let's start the show. Hey, this is Albert Orange, and welcome to the show. The very same one which I do not promote on Twitter. I stopped posting on YouTube. I do nothing to promote this show. It's Before the Bell with me, as I said, Albert Orange, featuring my dog Rio. We are here. We're back. We're stretching. Apparently, that's what Rio's doing right now. This is a very exciting episode. Very exciting day. Not really. It's 9/11. So it should feel very somber, actually. But you know what? That's life. That's life, right? Every day makes you feel like, whenever you're driving on the road, you just turn your steering wheel a few degrees and you could just end it. At any time, that's what you should feel like every single day. And if you don't feel like that every single day, then what's wrong with you? You know? Actually, that's probably what you would call normal, actually. What I'm saying is, if you don't feel sad every now and then, you're not human, right? Even Ted Lasso has his own moments, right? He's going through a divorce. Real. Almost knocked over my computer again. Thank you a lot, Rio. Anyways, I was saying, even Ted Lasso feels sad, right? You know, the guy from the show, which is called Ted Lasso, right? The one that I'm watching. He has his own panic attacks, his own mental squabbles. He's going through a divorce. He's going through it, as the kids say. Right? But guess what? He just has a friend over, helps him calm him down, and then he's back to his old self, coaching, roaching, proaching, not pronouncing his G's, right? I love that show. I just rewatched the first season because I wanted to, right? The actor who plays Roy Kent, and you can't say Roy, right? Nobody calls him Roy. You have to call him by his football name, right? Roy Kent. Or else he's just Roy. And who the fuck likes Roy? I mean, what even is that short for, you know? Roy? You mean like Roynald? Roynald's rap? Is that the failed plastic rap business? The actor who plays Roy Kent, Brett Goldstein, is I mean, if he's not getting flooded with offers to play a starring role in a TV show or a movie, I'll just make up a TV show of my own, and then I'll have him star in it. Right? I'm not gonna pay him because I don't have any money. Can you imagine paying people to do stuff for you when you don't have anything to pay them with except your gratitude? Rio is being very noisy. Rio, hey, stop. Stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? There, if I sit down, he sits down too. Because he's loyal. Right, Rio? Oh my fucking god. Look the microphone again. Gonna have to do a deep cleaning on this thing someday. And there he goes again. Fucking trying to scratch himself. Jesus Christ. Anyways, what I was saying is that I don't know what I was saying. Brett Goldstein, amazing actor. He's a fucking hilarious character that he plays on Ted Lasso. You know, I mean, like, probably my favorite line that he says is that it's when he's like confronting Jamie Tart about like the bullying in the gym. So he walks away, and then one of the other team players, he's like, "Oi, Roy, you going to the club tonight?" And then Roy Kent is like, "Oh, Don, are you gonna be there?" "Yeah, bruv." "Then fuck no." Right? That's my favorite line. I probably watched that thing like fucking 20 times in a row before I kept going on to watch the rest of the episode. Just an amazing character. I like him. I like him a lot. And the second season is going well so far. I like it. I'm kind of sad that they made Nate into like a real wanker, as they say, over across the pond. You know? But I'm curious to see how that goes, and I would really like to see him apologize to the new kid, to the kid who had his job before him, you know, setting up the towels and the fucking stuff like that, you know. Anyways, what an explosive start to episode 12, I think. Yeah, 12. This is episode 12 of the Before the Bell podcast, right? And so, okay, lots of stuff to talk about. I was gonna talk about Ted Lasso. Didn't expect to talk about him so early in the podcast, but hey, it's all impromptu here. No scripts here at the Before the Bell podcast, except for the ads. Actually, I should just say ad, because it's just Anchor that sponsors this podcast, and they probably don't even know I exist. I'm just another piece of code in their algorithm, in their database. Know what I'm saying, Rio? No comment. No comment from Rio. This is episode 12. Let's take a look at the show notes for today's episode. Today's show notes are brought to you by the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency. And that's pretty much the whole definition I have for that. Of course, if you don't know, I've got some index cards from high school. We used to write definitions from a bunch of historical terms from like the Cold War and World War II and such. And today's show notes are, again, brought to you by the Central Intelligence Agency. That's the only definition I have for that so far. I just literally wrote down what CIA stood for. And that's it. That's how much effort I gave to high school. CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, if you are ever in need of taking down democratically elected communist governments, CIA is just for you. All right. Let's see. Lots of stuff going on this week. We got the, I've reached out to a few people on this podcast before. And by people, I meant dictators. I've reached out to Vladimir Putin. He's not a dictator per se, but I mean, it's probably like his dream job, right? But anyways, I've reached out to North Korea and Kim Jong-un on this podcast. And I saw that this week they had a parade celebrating North Korea's 73rd anniversary of its founding. Congratulations, North Korea. An amazing milestone. And the interesting thing about this parade is that they had no ballistic missiles to show off this year. So whether that's a good sign or a bad sign, I don't know. Maybe they just want peace. Who knows? But apparently old Kimmy Jong. And please, Kimmy, if you don't like what I'm calling you, you can always tell me that, whenever we go out to lunch, you can just tell me, hey, don't call me Gimme, right? That's not racist, by the way. It's not racist. Because, oh God, I'm gonna get myself canceled. Anyways, yeah, apparently Kim Jong-un didn't have anything to say at the parade. He gave no speech. The parade was solely meant to display the armed forces and to rally the people together, which is nice. It's nice. At the inauguration, whenever the armed forces, did the parade in front of the president, right? That was kind of cool to see. It was on TV and everything. It was kind of cool. And then they just did that in North Korea, but 100 times bigger. They had fireworks. There was like a stadium. It was it actually looked quite nice. And there was a bunch of there was like a battalion of I don't know if they're soldiers or just I don't know what they were, but there was this battalion all formed up in formation, right? Wearing hazmat suits because apparently they're the COVID-19 border patrol sort of thing, right? Which I thought was kind of cool. And then, as always, I went down to the comment section on YouTube because that's where I was viewing the video on, right? It was a BBC video on YouTube. Scroll down to the comment section, and people were like, "Oh man, those hazmat suits really really display their thirst for biological warfare, chemical warfare. Oh man, North Korea is gonna freaking do this." And you know what? Let's just hold the brakes. Let's just step on the brakes there a second, okay? If they wanted to start chemical warfare on us, that would be bad, right? It would be bad because they know we're gonna retaliate. What's the strategic what's the strategy behind that? You know, even even Rio disagrees with the YouTube comment section, right, Rio? I swear he was displaying his disapproval of that. You know, I mean, we're just gonna hit them back with our own missile, whatever. And then what? This is gonna be a chain reaction, a back and forth. You give me a missile, I give you a missile. And then some bozo's gonna think, oh, we're gonna start World War III. You know, some dude in a submarine. He's gonna think the war has already started. And he's gonna hit the button. And then a nuke comes out of the submarine and just, you know, that's actually a real story, by the way. Except that a nuke never happened. You know, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, there was this Soviet submarine near Cuba, I think, and this dude, this the commander of the. Well, I don't think it was the commander. I don't know, but it was these Soviets. It was these Soviets. They thought that the war had already started, and so they were gonna launch the nukes, right, from the submarine. And then this one dude was like, "Hey, let's not do that." And they just basically avoided war just because of that, you know? So, where was I going with that? Maybe that same exact sort of thing might happen, right? I don't know, man. I'm just saying, they're not gonna hit us. If they wanted to hit us, well, too bad. Because we can freaking just obliterate them, you know? You know we can. We're the USA. Mother effers, right? But we want peace. That's what we want. So, we're going to give them peace. We're going to say, hey, congratulations, North Korea. I hope that we can settle our differences for now. And And I hope that you can open up your trade borders, because I heard that you're not trading anything with anyone anymore, not even China. So nobody's sending stuff in because of this because they're pretty strict on COVID. They don't want anything going in, going out. That's why they got the hazmat suits, right? And so that's why they're not trading anything, which is sad, because apparently there's like a famine going on, and even Kim Jong is losing some weight. Can I call you Kim Jong? Is that okay? Because again, if you don't like that, just hit me up. If you want to grab a slice of pizza, maybe some Olive Garden, Buffalo Wild Wings, you're free to come over here, Kim Jong-un. I'm serious. I'll take you out. I'll take you out to frickin' Mickey D's, as the kids say. I didn't even know that was what the kids said till a few days ago, when a friend was like, "Yeah, you want to meet up at Mickey D's?" And I had to search that up on the Urban Dictionary. I had no idea that was a nickname for McDonald's. But anyways, congratulations, North Korea, again. And just don't do anything to kill any people or stuff like that. Kim Jong Un, I look forward to whatever you have to say. The ball's in your court. All right. Look at me. I'm an internationalist. I'm making amends with dictators. Yeah. Life's pretty great for me. Anyways. I said I was gonna make a review for this episode for Donda. Kanye West's album. And good news, I listened to it. Bad news, it was only like the first 13 songs. And I literally only played through them like once. Except for Moon. I liked Moon with Don Toliver and Kid Cudi. Lots of features on that album, but that song especially, that was probably like my favorite song I've heard in a while. I'd like to sing it, but I don't want to get copyright strike. I don't know exactly what the verb is for that, but it's the one that goes, right? So that was a good song. I like Jonah. I don't know who sang the chorus on that, but you know what? Let me look it up. Let me look it up here real quick. Real fucking quick. Okay, so I think it's probably Vori, I think. God. Let me just look up the track list here. Or the features list. Let's see. Full list of producers and guest artists on Kanye West's Donda. Donda. Okay, so it gives me all the freaking features, but it doesn't say which songs they're featured on. Now here we go. Wikipedia. Wikipedia coming in clutch. All right. Uh, what am I looking at here? So it's Dirk, Lil Dirk, okay, and Vori, okay, okay. So I think Vori is the one who sang the chorus on Jonah, and then Dirk sang the verse, or not sang, he rapped the verse. He's a rapper, right? So that's another song that I liked, and another song that caught my ear was Remote Control, and it was, I guess it was an okay song. It's not something that I'd listen to really. But the thing about that song is at the very end, Kanye just samples a thing from a freaking meme, you know? It was the glub 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 thing, you know? I am the glub 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 da shabba dabba 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 blah blah blah. I am the I am the yeast of infectious minds. Something like that. Which was weird. It was really weird. And apparently he sampled it from Grande's parody remake, you know? If you don't know who Grande is, he's like a meme maker, right? And so that was weird. I don't know what Kanye was doing there, but, you know, just let Kanye be Kanye. It's okay to question him, but, you know, just let Kanye be Kanye, you know? Rio can let Kanye be Kanye, right? Right, Rio? Don't lick it. Don't lick it. Try to lick it, but move the microphone away from him. If Rio can let Kanye be Kanye, if I can let Kanye be Kanye, you too can let Kanye be Kanye. And we're going to take a break there. And we're back. So I hope that you enjoyed that half review from for Kanye's Donda album. Of course, it's because I reviewed half the tracks. Not really like half the tracks. It was only like 3 songs that I really talked about. But nevertheless, a half review because I listened to only half the album. You get it. You can get it, right? I just remembered that I bought like 2 movies this week because in preparation for Spider-Man No Way Home, which comes out in December, I of course had to make sure that I watch the other 2 films that were already made. I am of course talking about Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home. And I just remembered that I bought those movies, right? So, and I wasn't planning on reviewing them because I didn't remember to. But I might as well, alright? So, Spider-Man Homecoming. Great movie. I like it. Michael Keaton was particularly scary in it. So I thought his performance was pretty good, and hopefully he can come back in No Way Home. You know, the ending for that movie was kind of hinted at his return a little bit, so hopefully he can come back. And yeah, not a lot to say about that movie, but I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was okay, you know. I thought it was on par with the Tobey Maguire movies, right? It was on par. And for me to say that, for me to be able to say that, that's kind of a big deal. All right? Because I love the Tobey Maguire movies. And because, they were my childhood. Right? I mean, the first Spider-Man movie was that was like the first movie that I actually liked and that I actually wanted to keep watching, you know? I just couldn't get enough of that movie. And so yeah. For me to say that Homecoming was on par with those movies, it was yeah, it says a lot, all right? Rio has apparently had enough of this, so I'm gonna try to speed things up here. Far From Home, it was all right. I thought it was a little bit better than Homecoming, just because, I mean, well, I don't know. It just felt, it was interesting, I guess. Um, I liked seeing Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal, phenomenal performance from him. And I've only seen Mysterio in like the comics. Of course, I never read any comics, but I've seen pictures of him, drawings, whatever. So to see him in movie form, that's always something. But in terms of like the story, the plot, I like the plot twist. I like that. Sorry, just had to take another break there to blow my nose because it was bothering me, and a bunch of snot was coming out. You didn't need to know that last part. Let me continue with Far From Home. I thought it was a great movie, and I mean, that's it. I'm not a critic, I don't have a lot of extensive things to say. I just thought it was a good movie. I liked seeing Mysterio. I liked seeing Spider-Man, Tom Holland, and looking good in the suits, right? I liked in the first movie, Homecoming, I liked the Karen feature in the suit, Not Karen as in, what we now normally refer to as a Karen, right? The manager getting the fucking women who ask for the manager, right? Or men, right? Can't be sexist, but usually women. But no, the Karen AI in the suit that Peter had, that was a good feature. I like that. It was a fun back and forth between Peter and the suit, right? So I like that. overall, two great movies. I like them. And, yeah. Marissa Tomei, Aunt May. Tempting, as always. Jon Favreau really got himself a little close there, if you know what I mean. Because his character was, is romantically involved with Aunt May, and, I say good. Good for him. Right? If he can get some. You think Jon Favreau had his own spidey sense about Marissa Tomei and just decided, hey, why not have my character be a little close with her, if you know what I mean, huh? I'd do the same thing too. Anyways, enough degrading women, right? This is an inclusive podcast, and yeah, we don't speak ill of any groups except raccoons. Fuck those fucking bandits coming into our fucking country, stealing our garbage. Fuck those guys. I wanted to talk about Shang-Chi for a minute. I saw that with a friend, the same friend who wanted to meet up at Mickey D's. We went to see Shang-Chi right after that. Great movie. I liked it. I wish that we could have seen more of the sister instead of Awkwafina's character. Not to talk down on Awkwafina or anything, because I don't feel anything negatively towards that, like some other people do, right? But I wish we got to see more of the sister, Shang-Chi's sister, that is, right? And but overall, I feel like it's a great movie, and yeah, not much to say about that movie. It just felt like another I don't know. It feels like, Shang-Chi was a banger, right? In my opinion. But I don't think it was like a banger like Doctor Strange, or actually, you know what? I didn't like Doctor Strange. I didn't like this Doctor Strange movie. I feel like, oh, what if I could do a tier list of Marvel movies? Fuck. That would be a good idea. Yeah, Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi. What else? Fucking, fucking Thor, one of the Thor movies. The Dark World. Yeah, those movies I didn't really like. So, yeah. I liked them, but I didn't like them as much as the other ones, right? Like, literally every single other one. So, unfortunately, Shang-Chi doesn't meet my expectations of a Marvel banger, Like Captain America, the Captain America movies are bangers, right? I like those. Fucking. Let me pull up a list real quick. Let's just rank these movies. 'Cause why not? Let's see, MCU. Going on Wikipedia here. Now, I'm not going to rank all of them because I feel like that would take way too much time. I feel like Captain America Civil War was really good. Both Guardians of the Galaxy movies, those were good. Thor Ragnarok. Which one was that again? Oh, that was the one with the Hela sister, with the fucking antlers. Yeah, I like that one because Hulk was in it. So that there's that. Black Panther was all right. Was all right with me. Ant-Man, Paul Rudd. I mean, come on. Come on, man. I mean, except for the plots with the fucking father and the daughter, I didn't really care about that. But Ant-Man was funny. I liked him. Captain Marvel, yeah, no. Captain Marvel goes below Shang-Chi and fucking Doctor Strange. I don't like that movie. And I feel like that's such a lazy mentality, because like everyone doesn't like Captain Marvel, but just doesn't do for me. I feel like all of the Iron Man movies were pretty solid, especially the first one. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know. I'll have to do a tier list, one of those tier list videos. Tier list things, I'll have to do one of those someday. But yeah, anyways, Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi, however you pronounce it. And it's not racist. It's not racist to pronounce it Shang-Chi or Shang-Chai. If you don't know any better, it's not racist, right? Maybe on some level it is. They're gonna shut me down, man. They're gonna fucking suck the life out of me. Someday, Twitter is gonna explode. Oh, man. Anyways. So, we talked about Ted Lasso. We talked about Spider-Man. Talked about fucking Shang-Chi. We talked about North Korea. Oh, you know what? It's a bit late to mention it, but I saw the freaking the little trailers for the Spider-Man video games, or rather the Spider-Man game, right? Spider-Man 2, which is going to feature both Peter Parker and Miles Morales. And I've only played the Spider-Man video game. I've only played Marvel Spider-Man. I didn't play Miles Morales yet. I will someday. Someday I will. But I don't know if I should get PS5 first. Maybe I should. Fuck. I don't know, man. But regardless, Spider-Man 2 is going to be coming out in 2023, I think. I think that's what it said. It's going to feature Venom, which is going to be awesome. So I look forward to that. It's actually going to be sick. I can't wait to play that. And then there's going to be a Wolverine video game. Fucking hell. I think those are both going to be made by Insomniac, right? Well, Spider-Man 2 is going to be made by Insomniac, but I think so is Wolverine, right? Yeah, it's Insomniac. All right. So Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine gonna come out pretty soon, in a year or so, 2 years. I really can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome. So anyways, I wanted to talk about a movie that I just saw last night. But you know what? I'm going to rewatch it again. And I'm going to review it for next episode. Episode 13. And then I'll probably give Donda a proper review. Right? Maybe. Who knows? And maybe I should also review Certified Lover Boy with Drake. Or by Drake. Oh man, so many ideas. So many ideas for episode 13. But that's next week. It's going to be next week. So, I think I should wrap up here. Episode 12. Yay. Right? UK, as the Germans say. Right? Right, Rio? Say yay. Say yay. Mate, you were making a bunch of noise before. Come on. Say something. Get a job. Go apply for college. Plan out your fucking career. Don't just lay there. You fucking bimbo. Alright. It's gonna be a wrap for this episode. Thank you for listening. And check out the Twitter, BTBPod21. And my own personal Twitter, Gunther the Kid, GUNTHERKIDD. I forgot the. Fuck. GUNTHERTHAKIDD. Sounds like a radio station there. KIDD. There you go. He's sneezing. Say something. Say something. Fuck you, Rio. And don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. And as the Italians say, arrivederci. Mon amour. That's French.